We're continuing to talk from Zen Flesh, Zen Bones. And the stories in there are from an earlier compilation of stories called The Collection of Sand and Rocks, Sand and Stone. And this story, number 4, is entitled Obedience. And it's about the Zen master Bankei. And Bankei was one of the very famous, very idiosyncratic Zen masters in Japan, who was extremely well known, extremely well regarded. Here's the story, very brief. The Master Bankei's talks were attended not only by Zen students, by persons of all ranks and sects. He never quoted the sutras, nor indulged in scholastic dissertations. Instead, his words were spoken directly from his heart and to the hearts of his listeners. His large audiences angered a priest of the Nichiren sect because the adherents had left his group to hear the Zen teachings. The self-centered Nichiren priest came to the temple determined to debate with Bankei. "Hey, Zen teacher," he called out. "Wait a minute. Whoever respects you will obey what you say. But a man like myself does not respect you. Can you make me obey you?" "Come up beside me and I will show you," said Bankei. Proudly, the priest pushed his way through the crowd to the teacher. Bankei smiled and said, "Please, come over to my left side." The priest moved over there. No, excuse me, we can talk better if you're on this side, so come over here, let's talk on my right side. Step over here." The priest stepped over to the right side. And Bankei said, "You see, you're obeying me, and I think you're a very gentle person. Now sit down and listen." So what are the principles here? Well, it's an interesting story, nice story. The sign of somebody obeying or not obeying is not particularly the issue here. When we have fixed views about how things are, we are manipulatable. The stronger our views, the stronger our sense of ourself as something unique and special, the more we can be manipulated in order to protect, in order to be seen in a certain light. Now that manipulation happens with advertising. It happens with people who are setting up gambling machines. It happens with video games. People learn how to manipulate us based upon our own view of ourselves. I want to be rich, I want to be well known, I want to be regarded, I want to be seen as driving a particularly good car. And so because we have these views, people can hook us. Well, in this case, the view is envy, wanting to be looking good, wanting to feel proud, wanting to feel equal or better than Bankei. So Bankei says, "Come up here." And he says, "Of course I'll come right up there. Of course I'll come up to the front. Of course I'll be your equal. Of course I want to be in the best position to negotiate with you. I'll go this way or I'll go that way. I'll talk this way, I'll talk that way." And he follows Bankei along. To be genuine and be able to rest with our own core of our being. To be able to rest with confidence in this is the life that I have, and this is the person who I am, which can use some improvement, but it can only do that work from the inside, is a place of confidence, is a place of satisfaction, is a place of few desires. If we are, on the other hand, feeling inadequate and feeling weak, then we want, give me more, give me something that's going to make me, the hollow inside of me, be filled. So on the spiritual path, to find that core of deep satisfaction and acceptance with the way things are, suddenly we're not manipulatable, certainly not as manipulatable. And suddenly we have the ability to be wholly present with who we are, where we are, and to do our very best in that circumstance.